ladies and gents, to another lovely edition of Musician Loves Honey. It's your boy Kevon Tyree. As you can see, the honey is not here, Miss Maria. She wanted to take a mini vacation. So she is, of course, since she runs everything, she's on the back behind us chilling now. So what's up to the director up there? She was tired of putting on her Maybelline. She wants to look like a real person, so it's all good. But in our stead, of course, we have the lovely Miss
Valerie.
Yes.
I am the musician and the honey
good
at the
Lord.
Same time.
You know what? Now, this is the only time where I would say that you are probably a musician, because we've done stuff before. So he's a bit of a musician, and obviously you're trying to show off the honey today.
Musician loves honey. I am the musician.
Oh my God.
And honey at the same time, because I love myself. The musician loves the honey.
Oh, the musician loves the honey, huh? Okay. Well, I figured you was a musician trying to get some honey, which is why you got this lovely get up here.
Yes.
I see you went full.
Strawberry, your love child with honey was supposed to be here, but I am her proxy.
Okay, well, I see you went full Las Vegas lounge today, baby, but I ain't
Her
mad
mama
at you.
took her to the porn Disneyland.
Oh, you know what?
To teach her some lessons.
Well, you know what? You probably should did a trick or two that way. You know, it doesn't help the dating. It doesn't help on the dating situation. That's for a fact.
The dating situation.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So anyway, so Valerie, what brings you to the show today?
I got invited by Pereza.
Miss Pereza.
Yes.
Okay.
By Pereza.
I see.
We're on a first name basis, so I just call her Pereza.
Well, that's fair. All right, I'll take that. And where are you from, Miss Valerie?
I don't know. Somewhere between Korea and Japan. Somewhere in the Orient.
Somewhere in the Orient. Okay.
Somewhere close to Hiroshima. Or Hiroshima, depending upon how you pronounce it.
So obviously you like a man who likes to drop them big bombs on you.
Oh yes. Don't you worry.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, it seems like you came at a very good time, because our subject today.
Yes, I came.
Right. Ooh, oh, really? Well, and your pants don't look sold at all. Good for you.
Yes, I know.
Now, our topic today is going to be about the different ways people call sex, which is perfect.
Oh, really? I thought we were going to talk about perception.
We could talk about that too if you want. I'm sure that's a very interesting thing.
The way you perceive people.
That is true, or the way one perceives themselves.
Yes.
So we could definitely go there. So okay, well that's cool.
I'm trying to hold it on together.
Trying to hold it all together.
All of it together. All of it.
You know.
Hello to your viewers. I know that you got 1,001 viewers out there. The 1,000 people out there and their mother. You know, a gym membership could help with that, by the way. I know. See, he's throwing some shade on me, right? You have no shame. I just got here, and you're already insulting moi. I'm gonna have to talk to my lawyers about this.
Well, look.
Yes.
I just figured, you know what? I know you like to throw shade, so you might as well go ahead and give some.
To drum and slap your ass with a lawsuit.
And if they did, I'm sure you make sure there was a video of it. That way you can watch it at the comfort of your own home.
Oh yes, in the comfort of my boudoir.
That's right. Because you know you like to see somebody. I like to see like somebody getting smacked. Oh my goodness. All right, but all right, but nonetheless, since we have.
You taste your own medicine.
Well, it's all good. Oh, so that's what the director has to say, huh?
I'd like to taste.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'd like to taste his medicine. Oh, white really? Roses. Oh, they smell so good. These artificial roses.
So is that what you're saying? That's your spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down?
Yes, just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
So I see you like that 44D. Oh yeah. And that mean your boyfriend's name is Robitussin?
Aren't you gonna ask me what my size is?
I will ask. What's your size?
Wouldn't you want to know?
I mean, are we talking about the top or the bottom? I mean, let's figure out which one we're referring to first, all right?
Well, the top, of course, because I really don't have any bottom. It's strawberry down there.
So, I mean, it's safe to say then you are a bottom if we don't know the size of your bottom.
No, there is no bottom.
I mean, the size on the top is don't you want to know. The size on the bottom is there is no bottom, which means I would assume that you are a bottom, that you're not sure what size is the top.
Well, stop interrupting me because I'm going to tell you something very important.
All right, go right ahead.
It's for me to know and for you to find out.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
All right. Well, I see we'll have a whole lot of VIP set up at the Las Vegas Lounge this weekend. I already see that coming on, but I ain't mad at you. Go ahead. I see we got 2-for-1 bottles over there and probably 3-for-1 at Piranha.
But you should congratulate me.
Why is that?
I was actually part of Crazy Rich Asians.
Really?
Yes, but my scenes ended up on the editing floor.
Really? And nothing with the couch, nothing on the casting room couch?
No, they didn't like it because I outshined everyone.
Really?
Those, you know.
I figured you would have outsweated the producers. That way you can get your scene in the movie.
And Michelle Yeoh almost gave me a karate chop. Yeah,
well, you know, she's good for that. You know, that's what she's on. Yeah, well, I figured you would be on there for Crazy Rich Asians.
Everything else, there's American Express.
Well, you know.
Yes.
There'll be a sequel.
There will be a sequel.
So maybe you'll be in the sequel.
If my breasts don't drop. There shall be a sequel.
I think they'll be all right because you know brassieres are pretty good these days.
Oh, but I'm not wearing any brassiere.
You're not wearing any brassieres?
No, it's just.
What about those push-up bras?
Held up.
Right. Are they like held up cutlets?
I could barely. There's barely any support in this.
Are they like any held up?
It might drop any moment now.
Are they like? Are they held up push-up chicken cutlets?
They're held up.
That I can like cook in the skillet and call it Tyson by chance? Any of those? No.
Yes. Yes, don't you worry.
All right, you know.
Oh, look, she's holding out the peace sign.
All right, so what we're going to do, obviously we're having ourselves a fun little silly time here with me and my lovely guest co-host, Miss Valerie.
Yes.
Right, so.
I'm the BFF of Strawberry.
You're the BFF of Strawberry?
Yes, that's your love child.
So I know you like
neglected your love child.
Well, I mean, I know you like to give away your strawberry, so you might as well be friends with Strawberry. Strawberry fields forever. Because he wants to roll that strawberry in some sweet sugar. Message. There you go. So
yes.
With that said, y'all, we're gonna get into the other terms we could call sex with my lovely guest host, Miss Valerie here. This is Musician Loves Honey on social media show. It's your boy, Kevon Tyree. We will be back momentarily. Thank you for watching us. Stick around. Obviously, it's going to be a fun one today, y'all. We'll be right back.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Welcome back to Musician Love Honey, y'all. It's your boy Kevon Tyree, and of course, I have my special guest host, the lovely Miss Valerie.
I love you 3 times a day, 7 days a week.
You must got some stamina on you, girl. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get into it. So our topic of today is the different terms of sex. Before we do that, of course, I want to thank everyone who's checking us out. If you are checking us out anywhere out there in the world, hopefully you're checking us out right now. And of course, you can check us out on Instagram under social media live shows, LinkedIn, Twitter, right here on Facebook, and of course under socialmediashows.com. And let's not forget YouTube. You can go ahead and hit us up on YouTube as well. So with that said,
I'd like to thank Bettina Steinhauer. Did I say that right?
Yes.
For hair, makeup, outfit, and accessory. Thank you, doll. You made me look like the agent provocateur. For those of you who don't know what provocateur is, I come here to provoke.
Oh, good Lord. All right, so this is what we mean when earlier in the show you used to say ladies, gentlemen, and hermaphrodites. This is a perfect example of that,
Hermaphrodites?
Hermaphrodites.
How many sex organs does a person have?
In your case, that is still a very good question.
Well, once again, it's for me to know and for you to find out.
Oh boy. You know what this
Search is over.
You know what, this sounds like a very good weekend at the Fruit Loop. That's what it sounds like for many men out there and women. So because women go to the Fruit Loop as well to enjoy themselves. You know, it is 21st century at all.
Yes.
So with that said, right, when you go to the Fruit Loop and do this, what do you call sex when you get with the appropriate person
first of all,
to nibble on?
I don't need to go to the Fruit Loop to get my freak on.
Is that right? So where do you go?
Oh, honey, I can go anywhere. Don't you worry.
All right. So where do you go? Do you go to the mall? Do you go to the bar?
Oh no,
Do you go to the top of the world?
I don't go to the malls. Oh, how pedestrian.
Do you go to the fashion show mall?
No. I go to the bougie hotels where they have the high-end stores and the very expensive restaurants.
Oh, so you find them through 976, huh?
You know those restaurants where they have their seafood flown in from the Mediterranean?
Okay.
Yes.
So is this sugardaddies.com that you're finding it out? This sugardaddy.com, will they have to do like a gold card, black card deposit, that type of thing?
Well, actually, I'm a very independent woman. I'm a very successful businesswoman.
It's very easy to be independent when you have a black card paying your business.
I'm a high finance woman. I've got a conglomerate. I'm the boss.
Oh, well, you got a conglomerate of sugar daddies? Is that what you're trying to say?
I sell hair.
They're your board of directors because you direct them to how to pay what bill?
No, I created an empire through my hair pieces, through my hair extensions.
Oh, what's the name of your company?
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Memoirs of a Geisha?
Yes. Extensions.
I see. Memoir of a Geisha extensions. Okay.
I'm extended.
You're extended. Oh, okay. Well, that would help the board of directors when they need to get another line of credit. Okay, I got you. That's fair. So what do you call it then when you get with one of your board of directors to help with your line, your business?
Oh, it's just strictly business.
It's strictly business?
Yes. I don't mix the monkey with the business.
Are you sure? Because the monkey looks like it enjoyed the banana very well.
Oh, the monkey enjoys his banana in its private time.
So what do you call it? You call it peeling the banana? You just call it like a slow unveil, as it were?
Yes, all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, okay. Well, you got something salty and some potassium. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you're a freak
I
indeed.
love me some potassium.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do, baby. All right. Well, for me, because I'm an older guy, they got the Bumpin' Uglies, Knockin' the Boots, great song from H-Town for those who remember that tune, right? Rockin', knockin' the boots, remember that? All that good stuff. Getting it in.
Okay.
Right, getting it in is always a nice one.
Yes.
A little private time, as the OGs like to say it, so there's that.
Yes.
All right, so when you talk with your friends, like
my friends,
right? When you talk with your friends, when you're with, saying you're going to be with somebody in an intimate situation, what do you call it then?
In an intimate situation,
right? When you're talking to your friends, talking about, well, I got with this person and blah blah blah. What do you call? What do you call?
Well, wouldn't you want to know? It's a big secret. It's a secret.
It is a playmate.
A playmate?
It's a secret. My baby's got a secret.
All right. Well, is the secret that the playmate? Is the secret of playmate?
Playmate, yes, and playmen, yes.
Playmen.
My Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Oh, so you have to play with their Play-Doh. You know, that's an interesting play date.
I actually play with the Play-Doh.
So how about you, Kevon? What do you call?
Well, I mean, I said it. It was you know, knocking boots and getting it in, and you know, private time and right,
it's
getting
a private time.
Right. I mean, as some people said, you know, we're smashing. You know, some people say bumping uglies. Some people say that, which is interesting. You know, so if both your things are ugly, why would you want to bump them together? You know,
that's right.
What is ugly to me? Well, that's a very interesting statement right now.
What is ugly to me? Anything that does not turn me on.
Well, that is a fair thing to say.
Yes.
So I guess then the question. So okay, so what does turn you on, Miss Crazy Rich Asian?
Something that puts the alarm of boner alert.
Oh, boner alert. Okay. All right. So again, that goes back to what's the size of your bottom?
I have no bottom.
You can't say boner alert and then say you have no bottom.
It's just a figure of speech. I mean, even women say they have a boner alert, but it's all a figure of speech.
Well, the only reason they say a boner alert is because they're trying to give someone a boner.
What is a boner alert?
When you're aroused.
Right. So a woman's going to say that if she'll be like, this is the example. Let's use the example. She'll say, you know what, this dress is out of 1 to 10, it's an 8 on the boner alert because, you know, that kind of thing. Right?
Kim said, laugh, LOL.
Right. Well, of course
Hi,
you
Kim.
would. Hello, Kim. What's up, girl?
I love you.
How you doing? You know, so in your case, I'm thinking it's a little bit of both. Because obviously you'll have a dress to have the boner alert. And obviously you'll have your own boner alert. So...
Oh, you think I'm a drag queen? I'm not.
Okay.
I'm 100% woman.
Okay. So you're saying,
woman, it's all in me. Anything you want on, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So let me see. So that means you're a drag king. In that case, what will be your boner? What will be your right? You're not a drag queen. You're a drag king. So what will be your right? What will be your
my thoughts are
level?
Everywhere right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty nervous with all the paparazzi around me.
Well, you know, they got to keep tabs on everybody, make sure everything is cool. They got to see where the shine is. Obviously, you're shining with all your glitterati right here. You know.
Paparazzi.
So how are we gonna make all this go when you're in your full gaga mode? How do you identify sex then when you're in full gaga as you are right now?
Well, first of all, when I am in that mode, there is no gaga moment. It's because I go au naturel.
You go au naturel?
Yes, it's all natural.
It's natural.
There is no theatrical performance art going on.
Oh, is that right?
It's just sheer nudity.
Sheer nudity, huh? Ah. So are you feeling nude? Are you feeling naked right now, sir?
No, not right now. I'm actually all glammed up, and I did this
up?
just for this show and for Pureza and for you.
Oh, I thank you. I'm very honored that you would be so kind to set yourself up for us in this manner.
Yes.
You know, so I really appreciate that. That's all good. You know, but I have to say one thing, though. I have to say one thing. Now, since you are feeling glamazoned up, right? What do you look for? Because after you're looking for a glamour man for this glamazon. So what are you looking for a glamour man?
I like some stubbles because It tickles. I like it.
Right. Doesn't give it doesn't give rug burns.
No, it does not.
Mm-hmm. See, he's some kind of freak. See, that's what this is. He's just some kind of freak, doll. I ain't mad at you. You know what? I would say full gaga, but you know what? You're not coming off shallow.
Timothy Dark said LMAO.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Timothy, I love you too.
I know that's an interesting thing to hear.
I actually love everyone. That's the energy that I give off. It's
you just give full love, just love for everyone.
It's love. Love take over. Yes.
All right, well, I got you. Well, go ahead. How much loving are you ready to give for some of these lovely people out there?
I give them 101% of love.
You want to see which one stubble makes you tickle?
Yes.
Right. See which one of them will set up on
Diana,
hi, Diana.
Which one will you be able to find on sugardaddy.com so they can be another part of your board of directors?
Oh, honey, I don't need to go to those websites. Usually they set me up on dates. Yes, and they
do you realize they do dates on sugardaddy.com, right?
Oh, no. I have my private secretary who sets me up on dates, and I look at their pictures and profiles, and I talk to them before it gets down and serious.
Is that right? So your secretary's on sugardaddies.com, and then you're just like, you just wait for them to do it.
No. And you know, when they take me out on dates, it's not just sex right away and immediately.
Of course not. That's not how it works.
They have
supposed
to
chill,
take me to a restaurant,
dinner,
candlelit
drinks,
dinner,
right? Something nice.
Tim said he loves you back.
Oh, Tim, thank you.
And Diana
Watch
said
it.
hello.
Watch the stubble on
Diana,
that one. Yeah. He might be after your stubble.
Oh my gosh.
He might come after your stubble, baby.
Don't. I can't.
He might come after your stubble, baby. Watch it. You know? All right.
The director is giving her peace sign again.
So, all right. So what we're gonna do, y'all? We're gonna set this up. We're gonna prepare for a break. Of course, I have the lovely Miss Valerie.
Are we gonna have some parlor games where I'm gonna have to jump through hoops?
Is that the case? So if we did that, would we give you a Trisket and say down boy and heel, stay, fetch? I already see. Right. Obviously, we're gonna talk about if you're talking about get someone with stubble, they'll talk about go ahead and lick the treat, that kind of thing. Anyway, this is Musician Loves Honey, y'all. I'm Kevon Tyree. This is the lovely Miss Valerie. Of course, we got the director Maria in the background, who's having a good time watching me squirm. By the way, right? So she's she's having a good time watching me squirm. So with that said, y'all, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna pay some bills. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in with us. Stay tuned.
I pay my telephone
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Social media shows
is about branding,
opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that Welcome back. This is Musician Loves Honey on social media shows. Of course, your boy Kevon Tyree, and of course, the lovely guest host, Miss Valerie.
Hello. You had me at hello.
Oh, we're going show tunes now,
hello. Hello to all your viewers.
Yes. So of course we got some people up here. Let's acknowledge them real quick before we continue on. Our boy Robert Casson, how you doing up there? He had a lovely, interesting thing talking about how Miss Clinton, Hillary Clinton, is a pig. But of course, hey, Bill. I mean, talk about Donald Trump isn't a pig. That dude looks disgusting. Melissa Pastrana, please forgive me if I said the name wrong. Thank you for joining. My friend Deborah, always appreciate seeing you. And of course, Miss Kim, laughing her LFMAO. She's having a great time. Good to see you. Oh, dear God. So, yes, I see that. I see you. What's up, girl? How you doing? So, it's good to see you guys. Of course, my man Timothy Dark, who commented earlier. Respect. Thank you guys for tuning in, checking it out. And if you have something interesting to say about all this stuff, and in this episode, how could you not? Go ahead and hit a comment right down below, right down right there. Hit up all you want to say up there. Go ahead and hit a like. Go ahead and hit a share. Give us some love, give us respect. Make sure you hit a like and a comment, and hit us up for social media shows right here on Facebook. And of course, check us out on socialmediashows.com. Now, with that said, let's get back into this. Now, we were talking to my lovely friend, Miss Valerie. Now, she was talking about how she is not, wink, wink, bullshit, on sugar daddies. But, come on, now stop that. Because you had somebody to set it up, had to go to the nice spot, get the dinner, get the drinks, show them your savoir-faire.
Yes.
Right.
Ooh, I love the savoir-faire.
The savoir-faire.
It is very French.
Yes, it is. See?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure it's very similar to other things you like to do.
Français, mon ami.
I'm sure it's similar to other things you like to do with your
lips. Or should I say mon amour?
Mon amour. Okay. And what does that mean?
My love.
Ah. See.
My love.
Okay.
Tell me what it's all about.
All right, so will you take these nice men when these nice men take you to dinners and drinks? What do you expect from these lovely individuals, from such lucky guys?
I get my magnifying glass and take a closer inspection.
Oh, right there at the table, huh?
Well, no, before that, when we have a private appointment in my office.
Ah, so you have to do a prerequisite.
But there is no touching going on. I only do this.
Oh, you only do that.
See,
so you only give them the eye thing, the article, whatever it is.
Let me see.
Right.
If there is any spot or blemish.
Spot or blemish. Okay. So what blemishes are you looking for to avoid?
Well, I don't want any of those. That's why I'm looking for it.
I mean, what type of blemish are you looking to avoid is the question. Like, let's give an example. What blemish would you say is a no-no?
Some warts.
Some warts. Okay, that makes sense. All right, what else? Warts or no-go?
Yes.
All right. What about like a freckle?
I think that freckles are cute.
Freckles, okay.
I once got it on with an Irishman.
An Irishman? All right. Was he Irish?
Surprisingly, it was really good.
Right. Was he Irish? Was he like Irish Spring Clean?
A red-haired, freckled-faced Irishman.
Right. All right.
We had some Irish Spring in the shower.
There you go. There it is. Kept it nice and musty yet clean for you.
Oh, yes.
There you go. See? That's what I'm talking about.
How'd you know?
Well, thanks. Just saying, man.
This guy is very smart.
Just saying, baby. This guy,
he's been around.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. Right? So we have that. So freckles good, warts bad. Right? All right. So what other blemishes would you like to avoid in giving them the article eye of seeing what they're on?
Anything that just looks unseemly. Yes. So. And varicose veins.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Well, once you get to a certain age, some of them, it happens. You don't want it to be sticking out or anything like that.
I know.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, I get that. That makes sense.
The pooch.
What about the pooch? Oh, okay.
I thought this was a quiet set.
Well,
I think we should call the police or something.
hey, you know what? I say this. This is my opinion on
Security.
We've had on the show many times when me and Maria were talking, and we're having our little banter as we do, and then JC, right? He would have something to say. But of course, because he's a lovely man. Of course, we all know JC, contributor on the show, blah blah blah. He's always an amazing gentleman. We love him, of course. But on the show,
him too.
right? And on the show, we always would just come off and say yes and this, that, and yes, here, and of course, he would do it with his oh my, because he had to put in his Sulu, his own form of Sulu in there. Right. So
I love Captain Sulu, by the way.
Who doesn't love Captain Sulu?
I think he's phenomenal.
Captain Sulu is the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a trekker.
Right, as am I.
I'm into Star Trek.
Right, and as we know, Captain Sulu loves to. He loves to. Yes, he does. And he loves to go warp speed with the boys.
I'd like to have outer space sex. Because it's in space, nobody can hear you scream.
Oh, you threw a curveball. You threw me a curveball.
Yes.
Oh dear Lord! All right. Well, you know what? Well, it'll probably be easier. Probably easier to swallow because then you just got
I
it.
have a question.
The director has a question. Yes.
So what do you call all your girls that you actually date every week?
That's a valid question.
Well, that is a question. You know what I call them?
What?
I call it scheduling. That's what I call it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's got a secretary too.
I do have a
secretary,
and they help me sign on the dotted line.
Yes.
So all right, so let's throw that to my lovely friend Valerie here. All right.
Tim said my virgin ears.
Right.
Oh my.
So what do you call for all your board of directors that you have set up for your financing your stuff? What do you call them when you have scheduling on different days? What do you call that?
What do you call that?
Yes, when you have your different board of directors and you see them on different days, right?
Yes.
So what do you call that when you see these various lucky dogs?
I just tell them that my serious business dealings. I'm very preoccupied right now.
Oh yeah. So they try to help you. They help you stay.
I am a very, very preoccupied woman.
I see. So do they help you be unoccupied?
No. But I remember a lady once said, all work and no play makes Jacques a dull woman. So it's not only business, but I play as well.
I think the playing is helping your business.
No.
That's what I think. Because I'm telling you, if you're going through all that, trust me, there's going to be some sugardaddy.com setting up a black card payment in your name.
Did I just hit a nerve?
Well, everyone's got an opinion on the show today, man. Everyone's got an opinion, but you know what? It's all good.
Somebody
I ain't tripping that.
Picked from her umbrella.
So what do you call your friend who you dated last Friday?
Oh, here we go. Now, let's get something clear. All right. I did not date somebody Friday.
You did.
I did not.
You told me.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't. But you know what?
Oh
no,
my
I didn't.
gosh.
Now, no, I didn't. And I tell you, no, I didn't. And I did not. But this is why.
You did.
I already know. I know it's you. But I didn't do anything. Don't get out of here with that. I know what I did.
Should I give
Friday.
you guys your private moment for my martini break?
Oh, please. Now, I already know because I worked Saturday because I was at the Sun Coast.
Oh, my God.
But Friday, what I was doing was I was home.
She's got...
Yeah, I was home doing work.
She's doing an Alanis Morissette.
So, I don't know what she's talking about. However, I know at the end of the day, I'm a hustler, baby. Just want you to know.
Oh, my gosh.
Anywhere I've been, and I'm about to go.
Oh, my God.
So I ain't worried about a thing, but it's all good. So, so it's all good out there. But obviously, I have my lovely friend here, right? Miss Valerie.
I love how your fingers rub on the net.
Ooh, look at you, right? Yes. Of course, we have a director over here. We have our fashion person, Miss B, up here, right? She wants to do the touch up, right? She wants to touch up because, of course, she is her usual proactive, crazy self. She's holding up the peace sign, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go and take ourselves a little break here, and we're gonna. Are we coming right back? Or are we? All right, so. We got one more, so stay tuned, hang out. This Musician Loves Honey on social media shows. We'll be right back. Go ahead.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Welcome back to Musician Loves Honey on social media shows. This is your boy Kevon Maria. We are live on Facebook, of course. Thank you for checking us out on your phones, on your tablets, on your computers, landline, if you got the big thick one, if you got the little Apple one like we're doing right now, all that cool stuff, etc., etc. You, of course, can catch this. We will be on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and of course on our page, socialmediashows.com. Yes. I have my lovely, lovely friend here, Miss Valerie here. We have the director behind us who's giving her chimes. We have the lovely Miss B, our fashion designer, who is always giving her opinion, even when she needs to shut the hell up, but we love her anyway. We ain't mad about that because she can't help her opinion. She's a Jewish person. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know, we're going to give you a matzo and a knish, and I'll be eating it with you because I'm from New York, so don't trip. All right, I got you.
I'd like to eat that too.
I know you would. I know you want to put your mouth all up in that potato, baby.
Yes.
I know you do.
Oh, I love potatoes.
Get that high popping thing all up in your mouth.
Oh yes.
See, that will help your sugar daddy count. Yes. That'll help your sugar daddy account, no doubt. Yes. You will be just fine. All right.
I'd like to say thank you to the person who said that I look like Catriona Gray. Miss Universe.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
And okay, now may I ask?
God bless America.
Now may I ask how many drinks did they have when they made that statement?
I don't know. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. Oh, is this a flower or a dildo?
You know what? Something tells me.
Is it battery operated?
Something tells me you can multitask.
Oh my gosh!
Something tells me you can multitask.
It looks like a very unseemly rose.
Right. Well, you know what? Something tells me in that case you might be a bottom if you're figuring something out with that.
Okay. Oh, look at that. And I received my trophy too.
Oh, you see? For being the best at a bottom without admitting it. Yes. I like that. That's very nice.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
Oh. All that's missing is my tiara.
Oh, well. I'm sure that will come momentarily. All right.
It really looks like a spaceship.
Uh-huh. You are so ridiculous.
Going back to the Star Trek and having sex in outer space.
Okay, so you want to have sex in outer space? You want to be the first person to walk on somebody on the moon?
Yes, it's where no sex maniac has gone before.
You know what? I think Kirk already got that locked in. You have to get the silver medal.
Love Captain Kirk.
Well, a lot of people do. A lot of aliens have as well. Yeah.
I know.
So let's ask the question here: if you were to be on Star Trek, and you were to have your thing set up for that, what type of alien would you consider yourself to be?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give Uhura a run for her money.
Okay.
In that mini dress of hers.
Yes, and
I
Uhura
know
is
how
amazing.
lovely she is, but
yes, she is.
Star Trek ain't ready for a glampus like me.
A glampus? So would you be from the planet Glampus?
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. Right, Star Trek episode.
The feline planet.
The feline planet from the planet of Glampus?
Yes.
Okay.
With a black patent leather.
All right. So, what would be your station in Planet Glampus? I was waiting for it.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
be in the floating about in the Andromeda strain.
Andromeda strain. Now here comes the tiara. There it is.
Thank you so much.
Yep. There it is. Yep. Our fashion designer, Miss B. She's coming in.
Thank you, Bettina.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. Go ahead. Give it a wave.
Yes,
give it away.
The
high queen of Glampus.
Yes.
She's up here looking for any all suitors.
There's a little bit of ventilation under my armpits. I love it.
Is that right? Okay, so is that where you try to give your aroma for the suitors that come around?
Oh yes.
That way they can be like,
like
yes,
strawberry.
the pheromones and all that.
Vanilla and lemon.
Right. Also called it lemon.
A little bit of pine salt.
You call it lemon. That's what you call it.
Pine
right.
salt.
I thought you just called it man musk.
And
That's what I thought.
of Lysol.
A little bit of Lysol. You trying to disinfect it? That what you trying to do?
Yeah. Very clean.
You know,
I'm very clean.
Are you trying to like knock off the 99.9% of bacteria it gives off?
Oh yes, I'm such a germaphobe.
Oh, is that right? Or are you just trying to keep it clean just in case the
every crack and crevice cleaned?
Well, you know, if you're taking on all suitors, you probably should keep it clean. Just you know, you don't want somebody to get a
not only
infected.
On me but also on them.
You don't want to infect their tribbles. You know what I mean?
And I don't want them to infect me with their tribbles.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course not.
We don't want them to disinfect your black hole, to turn your sun into a black hole.
No,
start sucking up everything in sight. That would be horrible.
Is that a black hole?
Is that
a black hole or a wormhole?
Oh, you know what? A wormhole will transport you somewhere.
Okay,
I think the only place right. You're transporting your tiara into your legs.
Thank you, my beautiful assistant.
Right. See, I think he's just getting way too excited thinking about where he can transport someone.
I'm so excited right now
in your wormhole.
And the only reason why I'm so excited is because I have tiara on top of my head.
Ah, see.
It's my crowning glory.
Your crowning glory.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Yes.
You know what? Something tells me
you're always on the run now.
Something tells
Gloria.
me that something tells me that flower of yours there will probably get practice for the next suitor on their way, just to show your glory of how fashionista you are. At least when it comes to.
Oh wait,
that.
I think it's battery operated. Oh,
is it battery operated? All right. Well,
yes,
I think you're showing the world just how
it vibrates at breakneck speed.
Something tells me the world's telling me just how bottom you can be.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right. You know what? In the world of Glampus, you can do that.
Oh, look what it says here on the label. It's climax guarantee.
Oh, see, talks like that will get you quarantined from the Federation. You realize that, right? Will get you quarantined from the Federation.
Gosh.
Right. They will be
intergalactic shade.
Right. Right. I don't think they'll call your spot the vacation spot unless you have certain requirements. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right. All right. Well, let's ask this. If you and the planet Glampus would meet a Klingon, how would you respond? How would planet Glampus give love to the Klingons? Because you know Klingons can be a bit rough. Respond. How would because they can be a little rough around the edges, to put it nicely.
I'm simply gonna ride on him. Ride on him like a pony.
You're just gonna say you're just rough rider? Just gonna rough ride the Klingon?
Yes, just rough ride the Klingon.
You're just gonna be like Kapla!
Yeah.
Kapla!
Yes,
that's what's gonna be it? Yes?
I'm gonna tell the Klingon,
like a dolphin.
Marcus, I'm not wearing any panties.
You know what? I don't think that'll work for the Klingons. I don't think that'll work for them.
I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna throw stuff around in the room because that's the way they get titillated.
Right. Right. Okay.
Thank you, Bettina Joy.
Yes, that is ridiculous.
Wait, I think my nipple is showing, and we wouldn't want to show that.
Well, you know, you can show that if you choose to. It'll help your sugar daddy account.
There are some children watching.
What children are you watching? It's scared. Listen, it's never been a Disney show, so I'm not worried about that. We're never worried about the Disney part.
The dark side of Disney.
If we're talking about what Walt Disney liked, then absolutely.
Yes.
Right. But if we're talking about the other stuff, then
the Maleficent side of Disney.
Right, yeah, that's right.
Maleficent and Ursula side of Disney.
All right, now if Disney, this is like Disney, this is like Rainbow Disney. This is Rainbow Disney, where, you know, right. Where Mr. Disney went poop poopy doop,
where are the
like
unicorns? Where's that horse with a horn?
The horse with the horn? What the we talking about a unicorn, right?
I need to grab a hold of that horn.
You want to grab a hold of that horn? Are you sure it'll spit out the rainbows that you want it to?
Oh, yes, don't you worry.
Yes.
Kim said nipple alert.
Oh my gosh, I love you, Kim.
Right.
Such a
Tim.
Tim.
Yes, Timothy.
Tim. Yeah. Yes, we love Tim.
Right.
Yes.
So I see how this is going around here. See, this is what happens when the director wants to do stuff, and you have someone who wants to go all over the place, and then of course you have Miss B over here who likes to do her own thing, and this is an example of this. Now I will give you. I'm going to say this right here, right. I am a wild person, but I'm a wild person within structure. So she gave me someone who had even less structure than I did.
Really now?
Less structure than I did.
Oh my
just
gosh.
to see how I would respond. I think I did fairly well. Fairly well.
He could have fooled me.
Right. Hey, listen.
He could have fooled me.
Hey, I never visit the planet of Glampus, so this is a whole new thing. This is first contact of the planet of me and the planet Glampus.
Well,
so
after this show, you're going to be abducted.
Oh, hold up! Federation SOS call right now. Federation SOS call right now.
You're gonna get
bulletin.
abducted by the Federation of Trannies.
Oh, they've been trying that for years.
They've
been trying that for years. You know my response has been to that.
They're gonna knock you unconscious.
I say you know what, you better keep taking your girl pills and jerk off on your thing that shrunk half the size down, because you ain't getting with me.
You won't
right,
have
you ain't getting with me, baby. I love you. Right, I love you. Don't get me wrong. I just can't love you. All right.
And bound.
I love you. I just can't love you. All right. So it's all good on that regard.
Oh, trust me, you will love us.
Oh, look, listen. Y'all 2-1 can all y'all want, but y'all can't fool with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
Oh my goodness.
You know, but it's all good. I ain't mad at nobody.
Yes.
You know,
I'm making him cross over to the dark side.
Oh,
don't you worry.
Okay, hold up now. You try to get me all Maybellined up. That's how you feel?
Maybelline and Mary Quant.
Mary Quant.
Well, you know what? Mary on the floor.
Well, I dig what's going on here up in Planet Glampus. But even though it's a great place to visit, I can't kick it there. I can't kick it over there. That ain't gonna work.
Honey, trust me. Once you set foot on Planet Glampus, you will love it over there.
Oh,
Don't
you think so? You think Mr. Captain Kirk will find himself some love on Glampus?
Oh yeah.
Because somebody's gonna want to put their puss and give him some glam.
Because some of us look deceptively feminine and feline.
I mean, I've been to the Las Vegas Lounge. I've yet to see one to do that. I've yet to see one to pull that.
Is giving us her peace sign.
All right. Well, then with that said, let's go ahead. First of all, let's thank our lovely Miss Valerie for being on the show from the planet Glampus.
Yes.
Doing her thing. And of course, I want to tell everyone here real quick, if you want to check out the show and you want to catch us live, we're on 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We catch that live. So if you're in New York, that means you're going to catch us 6 p.m. your time. If you're in Hawaii, you'll get noon your time if you want to catch us. So please be sure to catch us in your time zone that correlates with us as 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But if you catch us Don't catch us at that time, excuse me. Do not fret, because you can like, comment, and share right here on Facebook. So please hit us a like, hit us a comment below, hit us a share. Go ahead and subscribe to us here on social media shows. You can catch us on Instagram on social media live shows, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, socialmediashows.com. We're going to be back next week. Of course, our lovely director and boss lady, Miss Maria, will be back then. We will have some brand new guests. Our topic will be how to separate business from pleasure and or personal stuff. So that'll be an interesting comment to be had by a lot of people, I'm sure. We look forward to all your comments and all your crazy stuff here for the lovely Valerie here from Glampus here. We're going to transfer her out shortly, take her out of here before we have to quarantine the base. All right. Well, this your boy Kevon Tyree. Catch me, of course, over with Forefront this Friday and Saturday over at the Paris. We'll be there from 6:30 to 8:30. And with that said, we're running out of here, y'all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the love. And what else now? What else now?
Okay, we are in the production of the music video.
We don't need to talk about that until it's finished.
I want them to wait for that.
We'll have a video we're working on. When it's ready, we'll talk about it then. All right. But with that said, we're running out of here. Thank you. God bless. Take care. We will see you guys next week. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. You enjoying the show, baby?
Yes, I do. I guess you like this honey, huh?
That's some good honey, baby. That's not the honey I want. I want this honey. Oh, yeah, baby. See, bet you can't compete with this, huh?